Hello guys, welcome to the Moalboal video. From Malapascua, I made it to Moalboal getting the ferry and then a minivan. I am now on my way from Moalboal to Malapascua. No, the other way around, from Malapascua to Moalboal. I wanted to get the ferry at 8, so I got there at 7:30, but the ferry didn't leave until 8:30, so that's about an hour wait. And then I got here. I wanted to take the minivan, that's a shared van, to go to Cebu. But as you can tell, I'm alone, so I have to wait another half an hour, I guess, for the next ferry to arrive for more people to join. The way here, my friend paid 300 and now they're asking me 350. I guess if there's less people, I can kind of understand. But yeah, here I am waiting, hoping that they actually leave at 9:30 because I'm skeptical. Maybe I should have just taken the bus, which is cheaper and it's a bit slower, but with all the time I'd be waiting in this van, maybe the bus would have been faster. Who knows? I calculated it would take me an entire day to get to Moalboal anyways.
My god, please excuse my sweaty upper lip. When we finally set off, we kept stopping along the way to pick people up, which took ages. We even had to change cars at one point.
And then eventually getting a taxi to another bus station in Cebu to get the right bus.
After asking around, I found the right bus, which was pretty comfortable, and we set off from Cebu to Moalboal finally. When I arrived in Moalboal, I shared an overpriced tuk-tuk with another guy who had just arrived to get to my hostel.
After about 11 hours, I finally made it to Moalboal, to my hostel Historia, which I really liked. The only thing I didn't like as much was kind of the hygiene. It wasn't very clean, and also throughout the day, because there's a cafe attached to the hostel, they are playing very loud music all day long, so it was very difficult for us to get a nap in the afternoon after the activities we did. But they organize a really cool family dinner every 2 or 3 days, and they teach you how to make lumpia, and they give you food as well. It's a really great way to socialize and meet new people, and so is going on the Kawasan Falls tour. As soon as I arrived at the hostel, I signed up for this tour, which is probably the most famous tour in all of the Philippines. You go canyoneering along these beautiful turquoise blue waterfalls, and we had an amazing group, and we had as many guides as we had people in the group, and they really made the experience. Good morning guys, I made it to Moalboal after a whole day of travel all the way from Malapascua yesterday, and today I signed up for the Kawasan waterfall tour, so I'm waiting to be picked up now, and then we are in for a big adventure.
We were picked up at our hostel and taken to the head office where we paid extra for the zip line and geared up to get started. I definitely recommend bringing your own water shoes if you have them, because these were pretty shit. At this point, I was shitting myself. Then we were brought to the starting point where we got a quick briefing, a bottle of water, and the zipliners got on the bikes to be driven to the zipline. This already was so much fun. After this roller coaster of a ride, we lined up and got ready to fly into the start of the canyoneering. You can choose to go seated or Superman style. During the zipline, you have an amazing view over the mountains and even see the ocean in the distance.
Then hold this one, ma'am. Hold. Please hold it. Okay. Lay down. Bye bye.
Ready? Oh my god!
The arrival on the other side was a bit rough, but the canyoneering could finally begin.
The day is already a success. We absolutely love the zipline, so if you're coming here, definitely pay the extra bucks to do it, because it's a great start to the day.
We walked down into the canyon and we started with a jump right away. I was shitting myself because when I did this years ago in Mexico, it did not end well.
Hey, ma'am.
No.
Just be ready.
Oh my god.
Just jump far, okay?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
ready? To the camera, look to the camera.
Ready? 3,
2, 1.
Let's go!
Wait, because I'm really nervous.
Again! Ready?
Just close your eyes, okay? Ready?
2,
No, stop.
ako na.
I'm jumping on my own.
Relax. Okay, don't look down.
okay.
Okay.
Don't look down.
Okay, ready?
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
A slide, on the other hand, I felt much more comfortable with because I had done one a few weeks before in Indonesia.
Getting confident.
I'm not going easy, okay? Okay, make a squat, make a squat. Okay. Ready? This is hard!
We found some snacks and refreshments along the way and then jumped right in again.
This is my favorite part. Just nice and relaxed. No adrenaline.
Open the gate. Open the gate. On your head! Everyone!
We had another break where we could buy more snacks and drinks. The guys would pay these for us and then we would pay them back after the tour. The water only got bluer and clearer for the last bit of the tour, with one last impressive cliff jump of 11 meters high.
We are having so much fun, you guys, but I'm so clumsy. Someone is literally holding my hand the entire time. Definitely make sure you have good shoes. It's better if you have your own proper water shoes, because the ones they give you here, they're a bit crap. But yeah, I'm so proud of myself for doing the 5-meter jumps, but I did not even attempt doing this 10-meter one.
We spotted some fruit-eating bats on our way to the final pools, where some of us had a go at the rope swing, before continuing down to one last big waterfall that people can also visit without doing the tour. The color of the water is simply unbelievable. We then walked back to the road where the vans were waiting to bring us back to the head office where a lovely included lunch was waiting for us.
The next thing that Moalboal is famous for is the Sardine Run. I wasn't very sure if I should go snorkeling, which would be pretty cheap, or if I should go scuba diving and see them from another perspective. I eventually decided on scuba diving because a friend of mine really recommended it. Good morning! Today I'm going diving, doing one Sardine Run dive, one Pescador island dive, and then another one. Let's get ready to go.
On my way to the dive center, I grabbed a takeaway breakfast at Le Bistro before checking in at Amigos Dive Center and suiting up for the first dive. All geared up, we walked to the beach from where our shore dive began. As soon as I popped my head under the water, I saw this turtle munching at the coral wall. I couldn't believe how fast I saw one. The snorkel tours above us were on the hunt for them too. We swam along the reef where a huge school of sardines was swimming along. The sardines move perfectly in sync, moving out of the way for any other fish, but also our air bubbles, and then perfectly closing any gap that it caused again. Although this is very cool, don't forget about the reef however, because as I looked up, I saw another turtle swim by, and between the coral, I found plenty of cute creatures as well. I love trumpetfish, and we saw this awesome moray eel as well as a school of cuttlefish. Since my buddy was freshly certified, he ran out of air pretty fast, unfortunately. So we made our way back to the beach rather quickly. Next, I boarded the boat with a more experienced buddy, luckily. We set sail to Pescador Island, avoiding all the snorkel tours on top of the reef. Pescador Island is a tiny limestone island located about 15 minutes off of Cebu's western coast. It's surrounded by a rich marine ecosystem. As soon as we dove down, we were blown away by the reef that was teeming with fish. Scorpionfish, pufferfish, moray eels, lionfish, lots of clownfish of course, triggerfish, starfish, huge cucumbers, tobies, banded coral shrimp, frogfish, big and small. These ones really stole the show. They are so cool and perfectly camouflaged. Next up, I shat my pants, or should I say wetsuit, when our instructor tried to wake up this enormous sea snake. I have a terrible snake phobia, and my heart was beating out of my chest. Luckily, it was fast asleep. We then reached the famous cathedral. This cave, created out of the limestone rock, was really beautiful. As we made our way to the end of the dive, we saw many more cute and colorful fishies. We ended on top of the reef, which was simply stunning and full of life. We got back on board after this beautiful dive and made our way to the third dive site of the day. We watched the volcanoes in the background while we waited until our surface time was over. Then we could get below the surface again. This dive was simply along the reef along the Moalboal coastline, but there was so much to see still. Especially nudibranchs and pipefish stole the show as there were so many. Battling the current, getting really tired. Finally, a magical moment made this dive worthwhile. A turtle was resting on the coral, and as I respectfully did a 180 to admire it, it decided to swim after me and do the same thing to me. It was like nature waving back at me. It was so very special. It was followed by another moray eel, nudies, this catfish look-alike, and this special winged pipefish. As we arrived in front of the dive center, I was confronted with the snorkel tours again, surrounding a turtle with so many people and stepping on the coral, damaging and stressing out the beautiful marine life that I had been admiring.
Amigos Dive Center was honestly incredible. I think it might be the best one in Moalboal, and it was the most affordable as well. So that's a win. If you have some more time in Moalboal, then check out White Beach or go to Asmenia Peak, from where you will have a great view over the city. I didn't really have much more time there, unfortunately. When it comes to restaurants, here's some recommendations.
We enjoyed our dinners at the food market El Mercado, since there is something for everyone there and it's affordable as well. Head for free drinks to Moho between 8 and 8:30 before heading to Chili Bar, and Smooth Cafe was great for breakfast, lunch and coffee.
Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you want to see my favorite place in the Philippines, which I'll show you in the next video, then definitely subscribe, and then I see you in the next video. Bye!